That's a very detailed and informative description. It has a clear structure, a warm, encouraging tone, and an authoritative yet accessible style. Here is the paraphrased description: maintaining the writing and articulating style while making slight adjustments to the word order. Top 7 vitamins to strengthen your legs. Imagine waking up each morning with strong, steady legs that are full of energy. Say farewell to painful cramps, muscle weakness, and the constant concern about balance or falls. If your goal is to stay active, independent, and confident, the secret truly lies in what you eat. Today, we'll reveal the 7 most potent minerals and vitamins that promise to keep your legs unstoppable and strong. These essential nutrients can dramatically enhance muscle function, boost circulation, and protect bone density, making an undeniable difference in how you move and feel daily. This video is specifically tailored for you, whether you love dancing, enjoy strolling in the park, or simply want to maintain your independence. Before jumping in, I'd really like to know where you're watching from today. Please drop a comment below and don't hesitate to ask any questions you have. Remember to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss the best health tips from Health 365. Let's work together to build a stronger and healthier future. First, vitamin D, the foundation of leg strength. As we age, our bodies naturally change. Bones lose density, muscle mass decreases, and movements that once seemed effortless can become progressively challenging. A deficiency in vitamin D is one of the most frequently overlooked causes of this decline. This vitamin is crucial for maintaining legs that are balanced, strong, and functional, as well as for preventing brittle bones. Let's explore why vitamin D is the most vital nutrient for older adults' leg strength, and how ensuring an adequate intake can enhance both mobility and overall well-being. Our skin becomes less efficient at synthesizing vitamin D from sunlight as we age. Furthermore, many seniors spend less time outdoors due to mobility limitations, concerns about skin damage, or lifestyle changes, often resulting in a widespread deficiency that quietly diminishes muscle strength, leaving legs unstable and weak. Low vitamin D levels are consistently shown by research to be directly linked to muscle weakness and a heightened risk of falls among the elderly. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism revealed that seniors with sufficient vitamin D levels exhibited improved coordination, stronger muscle fibers, and better balance, making them less susceptible to fractures and injuries. Conversely, those facing a deficiency experienced accelerated muscle loss, making even basic activities like climbing stairs or standing up from a chair more difficult. Vitamin D's benefits extend far beyond bone health or calcium absorption, although those are, of course, undeniably important. This powerhouse vitamin directly influences muscle function by improving neuromuscular communication and enhancing protein synthesis. Think of it as the fuel for your leg muscles. Without it, their ability to perform optimally is compromised. Research indicates vitamin D is crucial for maintaining fast-twitch muscle fibers, which are essential for balance and quick reactions. These fibers help prevent falls by allowing the legs to respond swiftly when a compromise in balance occurs. These muscle fibers deteriorate without adequate vitamin D, leading to weaker muscle contractions, slower reaction times, and an increased risk of injury. Additionally, vitamin D has been shown to alleviate chronic pain and discomfort many seniors experience in their legs by reducing inflammation in muscle tissues. Those who frequently suffer from stiffness, cramps, or unexplained leg pain may be surprised that simply optimizing their vitamin D levels can provide significant relief. Neglecting a vitamin D deficiency doesn't just result in weaker legs. It opens the door to serious health issues, including fractures and osteoporosis. Calcium cannot be absorbed effectively without sufficient vitamin D, leading to brittle bones that are highly vulnerable to breaks. A minor stumble could result in a major fracture, drastically impacting independence and mobility. Beyond muscles and bones, vitamin D deficiency has been associated with increased risks of weakened immunity, cognitive decline, and heart disease. Seniors who overlook their vitamin D intake may not only struggle with weak legs, but could also face a higher likelihood of chronic illnesses that diminish their overall quality of life. So, what's the answer? The good news is that ensuring optimal vitamin D levels is simple and can lead to life-changing benefits. Here are the most effective ways to boost vitamin D and keep your legs steady and strong. Sun exposure. Spending just 15 to 30 minutes in direct sunlight, ideally in the late afternoon or morning, can provide a natural boost. Exposing your legs and arms maximizes absorption, but be careful with sunscreen as it can block vitamin D synthesis. Vitamin D-rich foods. While food alone may not suffice to meet daily needs, incorporating egg yolks, fatty fish, like sardines, mackerel, and salmon, fortified dairy products, and mushrooms can contribute to your overall intake. Supplements. A vitamin D supplement is essential for many seniors, especially those who spend limited time outdoors. Most experts recommend 800 to 1,000 IU per day for optimal muscle and bone health, though those with severe deficiencies may require higher doses under medical supervision. If you're uncertain about your vitamin D levels, a simple blood test can provide clarity. Many doctors routinely check for vitamin D deficiency in older adults, recognizing its critical role in preventing fractures and falls. Next, calcium, the essential bone builder. Unlike younger individuals, whose bones are still actively remodeling, seniors experience a gradual loss of bone mass, which makes them more prone to fractures. This is particularly hazardous for the legs, as stress fractures in the lower limbs, femur breaks, and hip fractures are among the most serious injuries older adults face. A minor fall that might have been harmless in youth can lead to months of recovery or even permanent mobility loss when bones lack the necessary calcium reserves. Calcium is vital not only for bone strength, but also for muscle contraction. Every movement, from walking to standing up, depends on a complex interplay between muscle fibers and calcium ions. Calcium acts as a trigger for muscle contraction, ensuring movement is controlled and smooth. Without adequate calcium, muscles may feel weak, cramp, or fail to generate the force needed to maintain stability. This explains why many individuals with calcium deficiency experience reduced muscle endurance, sluggish movement, and frequent leg cramps. How can you ensure your body gets enough calcium? While dairy products like cheese, yogurt, and milk are among the richest sources, they are not the only options available. Fortified plant-based milks, sardines, tofu, almonds, and leafy greens, like bok choy and kale, also provide excellent calcium content. Variety is the key. Incorporating multiple sources of calcium into your diet ensures better bone maintenance and steady absorption. However, food alone may not always suffice, especially for those with absorption issues or dietary restrictions. This is where calcium supplements can be valuable, particularly when combined with vitamin D, which enhances calcium absorption in the body. Yet, more isn't always better. While calcium is essential, excessive intake, particularly from supplements, can lead to kidney stones, calcium deposits in arteries, and digestive issues. Striking the right balance is crucial for older adults. The recommended daily intake is 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams of calcium, preferably from a combination of natural foods and supplements when necessary. Beyond intake, movement is another key factor in calcium's effectiveness. Weight-bearing exercises, such as resistance training, walking, and even light jogging, stimulate bone remodeling and help direct calcium where it's needed most, into the muscles and bones. Even adequate calcium intake cannot fully strengthen the skeletal system without movement. Neglecting calcium intake not only weakens bones, but also robs individuals of their ability to maintain their independence, engage in activities they love, and move freely. A life filled with confidence, stability, and mobility begins with well-functioning muscles and strong bones, both of which depend on calcium. Now, vitamin B12, the nerve protector. While much of the conversation around leg strength centers on protein and calcium, few realize that vitamin B12 is fundamental for neuromuscular function. It ensures that the electrical impulses traveling through your legs and into your spinal cord remain precise and strong, keeping nerves healthy. Without it, your muscles don't receive the correct signals, leading to a gradual loss of control over movement, instability, and weakness. A feeling of tired, heavy legs, often accompanied by tingling or numbness, is one of the most common symptoms of B12 deficiency. The issue is that vitamin B12 deficiency is surprisingly common among older adults. Unlike other vitamins that can be absorbed through a wide range of foods or stored in fat, B12 absorption relies heavily on digestive health. To extract B12 from food, the body requires a special protein called intrinsic factor and adequate stomach acid. As we age, stomach acid production decreases, and conditions like acid reflux, gastritis, or long-term use of antacids can further impair absorption. Many seniors unknowingly consume diets low in B12-rich foods, leading to a slow but steady depletion of this essential nutrient. The consequences of B12 deficiency extend beyond mere weakness. Uncorrected B12 depletion can result in irreversible nerve damage, affecting reflexes, coordination, and balance. Many seniors who experience difficulty walking, frequent falls, or a sense that their legs don't function as they used to are, in fact, experiencing the neurological effects of a B12 shortage. The decline is often gradual, dismissed as a normal part of aging, when, in reality, it's entirely preventable. Fortunately, restoring B12 levels can profoundly impact energy levels and mobility. Studies show that seniors who correct their deficiency observe noticeable improvements in leg function, endurance, and strength. So, where can you find this critical vitamin? Unlike many other nutrients obtained from plants, vitamin B12 is found almost exclusively in animal products. The best sources include lean meats, fish, eggs, dairy, and shellfish, particularly liver and clams, which are among the richest sources. For those with absorption issues or who follow plant-based diets, B12 fortified foods such as plant-based milk and cereals or B12 supplements become essential. The good news is that vitamin B12 is one of the safest vitamins to supplement, as excess amounts are excreted in urine. Many older adults benefit from periodic injections or higher dose B12 supplements, especially if they have trouble absorbing it through food alone. Regular monitoring through blood tests can help ensure optimal levels and prevent the gradual decline in leg function that often accompanies deficiency. But here's the key takeaway. Strong legs rely on coordination, reaction time, and nervous system efficiency. They are about more than just physical strength. Your legs won't respond as they should if your nerves aren't functioning correctly, no matter how much you exercise. That's why maintaining adequate B12 levels is one of the most powerful yet overlooked strategies for preserving quality of life as you age and maintaining mobility. Next, magnesium, the muscle relaxer. Every time you take a step, magnesium plays a crucial behind-the-scenes role, ensuring your muscles receive the signals they need to relax and contract smoothly. It acts as the master regulator of muscle function, supporting endurance, reducing fatigue, and preventing spasms. Frequent nighttime leg cramps and restless leg syndrome are among the most common yet least recognized symptoms of magnesium deficiency. Many seniors experience sudden, painful muscle contractions in their legs, particularly at night, making recovery from daily activities difficult and disrupting sleep. This isn't just discomfort. It's a sign that the body is struggling to regulate muscle relaxation properly. Magnesium helps prevent muscles from seizing up unexpectedly and calms overactive nerve signals, making it essential for those who deal with involuntary contractions and muscle tension. However, magnesium's role extends beyond muscles. It is also vital for joint health and bone density. While calcium often takes the spotlight for bone health, it cannot function effectively without magnesium. This mineral helps regulate calcium transport, ensuring it is properly incorporated into bones rather than being deposited in soft tissues, which could lead to joint pain and stiffness. Studies have found that higher magnesium intake correlates with reduced fracture risk and greater bone strength in aging adults, making it an essential component of overall mobility. One of the biggest reasons magnesium deficiency is so prevalent is that it is easily depleted by medications, stress, and poor dietary habits. Many older adults take medications that lower magnesium levels, including certain blood pressure drugs, proton pump inhibitors, and diuretics, often combined with diets low in magnesium-rich foods. The result is a widespread deficiency that gradually chips away at flexibility, endurance, and strength. This is why many seniors experience a gradual loss of stamina, feeling fatigued after simple activities, climbing stairs more slowly, and walking shorter distances. It's not just age. It's a lack of the right nutrients to fuel performance. Replenishing magnesium levels can have an almost immediate effect on leg health, restoring ease of movement, improving energy, and reducing cramps. The best dietary sources of magnesium include leafy greens, nuts, seeds, whole grains, and legumes. Foods like spinach, almonds, pumpkin seeds, black beans, and avocados are particularly rich in magnesium, offering a natural way to maintain bone and muscle health. However, for those who struggle to get enough through diet alone, magnesium supplements can be an effective solution, especially magnesium glycinate or magnesium citrate, which are more easily absorbed by the body. The transformation that occurs when magnesium levels are restored is remarkable. Seniors who once felt sluggish and heavy find their legs responding with renewed energy. Those who suffered from frequent muscle cramps or stiffness notice relief, allowing for greater freedom of movement and better sleep. Even coordination and balance improve as magnesium helps regulate the neuromuscular connections responsible for steady movement. Now, potassium, the cramp fighter. Imagine stepping out of bed in the morning and immediately feeling a cramp in your calf. Sound familiar? Muscle cramps are among the most common symptoms of low potassium levels. This happens because potassium acts as a key regulator of muscle function, helping balance fluids inside and outside muscle cells. When potassium levels drop too low, muscles contract involuntarily, leading to painful cramps, particularly in the legs. For older adults, who may already have reduced muscle mass or circulation, these cramps can be debilitating, more than just an annoyance. But muscle cramps are only the beginning. Have you ever noticed increased stiffness while walking, or felt your legs trembling after standing for a while? Potassium is responsible for transmitting signals between muscles and nerves, ensuring controlled, smooth movements. Communication between your brain and leg muscles becomes less efficient when levels are low, leading to weakness, shakiness, or even difficulty lifting your feet properly, significantly increasing the risk of falls. And let's be honest, avoiding falls is absolutely crucial for seniors. Beyond muscles, potassium also plays a surprising role in maintaining strong bones. It helps neutralize acids in the body that can break down bone density over time. Studies suggest that a potassium-rich diet can slow the rate of bone loss, keeping the legs structurally sound and reducing the risk of osteoporosis. In many ways, potassium isn't just about muscle function. It's about ensuring that the bones and muscles in your legs work together harmoniously. So, how can you ensure you're getting enough potassium to support your legs? Fortunately, nature provides an abundance of delicious potassium-rich foods. Bananas might be the first thing that comes to mind, but they're just the start. Avocados, sweet potatoes, spinach, beans, and oranges are all excellent sources of potassium. Even a simple baked potato with the skin can provide more potassium than a banana. The key is to incorporate a variety of these foods into your daily diet, ensuring that your bones and muscles receive consistent nourishment. For those who struggle to get enough potassium through food alone, supplements might seem like an easy fix. So, how much potassium do you really need? The recommended daily intake for adults is 3,400 millimolars for men and 2,600 millimolars for women. This amount is typically achievable through a well-balanced diet rich in legumes, fruits, and vegetables. However, individuals with health conditions affecting potassium levels, such as high blood pressure or kidney disease, should consult with a doctor to determine the right amount and monitor their intake carefully. Next, vitamin K, the calcium traffic controller. When people think of vitamins essential for strong bones, vitamin D and calcium often steal the spotlight. However, without vitamin K, these nutrients cannot function properly. Vitamin K is the critical link that ensures calcium is deposited in bones where it belongs, rather than accumulating in soft tissues or arteries, which can lead to poor circulation, stiffness, and even cardiovascular disease. In other words, vitamin K acts as a traffic controller, guiding calcium to the right places and keeping your legs mobile and structurally sound. For older adults, this becomes even more crucial. Studies have shown that individuals with higher vitamin K intake have lower fracture risk, stronger bones, and better overall bone health compared to those with low levels. This is because vitamin K activates osteocalcin, a protein that binds calcium to the bone matrix, making bones more resistant to breakage and denser. But vitamin K's role doesn't stop there. It's also essential for muscle function and joint health. Many people overlook the fact that healthy legs require not just strong bones, but also well-functioning muscles and flexible joints. Vitamin K has been shown to reduce inflammation in the joints, potentially alleviating knee stiffness, a common complaint among older adults, and slowing the progression of osteoarthritis. If your knees ache when you move or feel stiff after sitting for too long, vitamin K might be the missing nutrient that could help ease discomfort and keep you moving freely. An increased risk of falls, unsteady walking, and balance difficulties are often linked to weakened leg muscles. Emerging research suggests that vitamin K helps support coordination and muscle strength, particularly in aging adults. It does this by regulating calcium levels within muscle cells, preventing uncoordinated movements that can lead to instability and ensuring proper contractions. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard, collard greens, and Brussels sprouts are some of the richest sources of vitamin K1, the most common form found in plants. However, another powerful form of the vitamin K2, is present in fermented foods like natto, aged cheeses, and certain animal products, such as liver and egg yolks. K2 is particularly beneficial because it remains active in the body longer and plays a more significant role in directing calcium into bones rather than arteries. If you're looking to boost your vitamin K levels naturally, the best strategy is to increase your intake of fermented foods and green vegetables. Even including a side of sautéed spinach with your meal or adding a daily serving of kale to a smoothie can make a big difference. However, for individuals who have difficulty absorbing vitamin K from food, especially those on long-term antibiotics or with digestive disorders, supplementation may be an option, but caution is key. If you are on blood-thinning medications like warfarin, it's essential to consult a healthcare professional before increasing your vitamin K intake, as it plays a role in blood clotting and can interact with these medications. Finally, vitamin B6, the muscle and nerve support. The muscle and also known as pyridoxine, vitamin B6 plays a far more significant role in muscle function and leg strength than many people realize. While various nutrients contribute to mobility, B6 is crucial for maintaining nerve health, ensuring that the body effectively utilizes protein to build and maintain muscle mass and supporting muscle repair. Without it, even the strongest muscles can weaken over time, making simple movements like walking upstairs or standing up feel disproportionately exhausting. One often overlooked aspect of vitamin B6 is its connection to coordination and nerve signaling. These signals can become sluggish or misdirected when B6 levels are low, leading to unsteady walking patterns and even sensations of tingling or numbness. Many older adults mistake these symptoms for age-related muscle loss, when in reality, their bodies simply lack the right nutrients to maintain proper neuromuscular function. Another crucial function of vitamin B6 is its role in preventing inflammation-related muscle fatigue. B6 helps regulate inflammatory responses in the body, keeping the legs more resilient and flexible, and reducing muscle discomfort. If you've been experiencing persistent stiffness or slower recovery after activity, increasing your intake of vitamin B6 might be a game changer. Beyond muscle function, vitamin B6 is also vital for red blood cell production. These cells transport oxygen throughout the body, fueling muscles and ensuring they have the endurance needed for sustained activity. A deficiency in B6 can lead to lower hemoglobin levels, meaning your muscles may not receive the oxygen they need, resulting in heaviness, early fatigue, and reduced stamina. If you've ever felt unusually tired after short walks or light physical exertion, it could be your body signaling a need for more B6. Where can you find this essential vitamin? Thankfully, B6 is abundant in various accessible and delicious foods. Chickpeas, bananas, potatoes, fish, such as tuna and salmon, and poultry are excellent sources. Incorporating these foods into your daily meals can naturally replenish your B6 levels, supporting both muscle strength and nerve function. For individuals with poor nutrient absorption, digestive issues, or dietary restrictions, B6 supplementation may be necessary to achieve optimal levels. The recommended daily intake of vitamin B6 varies by age and gender, with older adults typically needing around 1.7 mg per day for men and 1.5 mg per day for women. While it's generally safe to obtain B6 from food, excessive intake through high-dose supplements should be approached with caution, as long-term overuse can lead to nerve damage. The best strategy is to focus on a balanced diet rich in B6 sources, ensuring a steady supply without unnecessary risks. If you found this video helpful, please remember to hit the like button. It truly helps us bring you more valuable content. Drop a comment below and share your thoughts, questions, or topics you'd like us to cover next. We love hearing from you. Of course, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest insights and health tips. Stay informed, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.